Hello and welcome back to some more Hitman 2. This is part 5 of our Let's Play. We've got just this one and one more mission to go in this fabulous game, but we do have some bonus missions as well. I will show you them. Of course, you've got the Ark Society coming next, and then there are a couple of more missions, the Golden Handshake and the Last Resort, which are, you know, loosely based on this story, so we will have a look at them after the next two episodes, and yeah, getting ready for Hitman 3 in a few days' time. So let's find out what's happening in Another Life.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master, a KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka. Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shattered Plant.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
Okay then, here we go. Let's get into it. So we've got 3 targets, and we've got to find the clues in and around Wilton Creek to uncover the connection between Janus and Providence. We will smuggle an item in at the bench. Why not? That seems good to me. What we're going to smuggle in, I think our lockpick, has been an invaluable weapon. Of course, we're going to change our gun to the silver bowler, the iconic original silver bowler, and we'll start where we're meant to. And now, what suit do we want to go for? The suburban suit is pretty badass, so I think we'll go for that one. Here we go then. Let's get into it. I seem to remember this one taking quite some time to complete when I originally did it, but we'll see how it goes.
Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
Here we are then. This is such a wonderful, different sandbox. that we have to play with. Look at these!
47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
Okay. We should probably head and get that sort of stuff. This just looks like a mission story opportunity.
Appreciates your support.
Oh, hello there. I'm
Excuse me,
Charles
sir.
Blake,
Are you a
chairman
registered
of the
voter?
Homeowners Association.
I'd love to
I'm
tell
running
you
for
about a
seat
new
in the
candidate
next
who
election.
might just
I
change
don't
your life.
believe
Yes,
we've
sir.
met, Mr. Honey, it's me. You called? Yes, I know they're coming for dinner.
A lawsuit between Janus and another resident. Might be a good place to start your investigation into Janus's life, 47. I suggest you look closer at this James Batty fellow.
I have to finish my rounds first. I thought this was supposed to be a quiet Saturday, but there are just so many letters. I got a package for Batty as well. Did you know he was engaged in a lawsuit?
Do you need some help?
You know what, friend? I could indeed use some help. It's very kind of you to ask. People in this neighborhood are just so friendly. That's what I really love about this place.
No problem. What do you need?
Well, I'm running awfully late today. Chatty people in this neighborhood, you know? Anyway, I've got this package for James Batty in number 432. Would you be able to deliver it to him? I wouldn't normally just hand over a package like that, but you look very trustworthy.
I could do that. House number 432?
Yes, big house at the bend in the road. It's undergoing fumigation at the moment, so you can't miss it. Just leave it in the mailbox and ring his doorbell, and he'll come get it. He lives in his shed in the backyard, so it might take a few moments for him to show up.
Consider it done.
Thank you again. This place is just amazing. Someone gives away muffins, and you're helping deliver packages. What a day!
Oh, I love it. I love it. Right, should we head round this way? It's probably easier to go round this way, isn't it? Oh, there's another one.
I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man.
One of Janus's gardeners has decided to clear a series of mole tunnels using explosives. I applaud his enthusiasm, but sadly, local police have confiscated his equipment. If you were to find it, 47, it might be the perfect way to rid the world of Janus.
Cool. We're gonna keep following this one
Unless
for
it's
now.
a flesh-eating mutant mole, you don't need explosives. We're gonna keep them safe in our trunk until you produce that license, okay?
Come on, man. It's scared of procedure. Dump the hole. And just blow up the tunnel so we go
Right, so round here we go. Yeah, we're definitely getting closer now, but
You've seen that Janice's oddball nurse is at it again.
Oh yeah, the bird guy.
I think he comes early, just to chat with the birds. Spends more time with them than he does with Janice.
A couple of weeks ago,
So
that's
Janus
the
has an
doctor
appointment
one.
with a male nurse every Saturday. He's down feeding the birds by the creek at the moment. Sounds like...
walked past him and
Oh.
I have to tell you.
I thought he was finished. I wish it would continue talking if he were running. Never mind. I don't know what any of that is, whether that's useful at all. Right then, here we go. We're nearly there now. Well, there is something to look at over here.
I know. This batty guy is driving me crazy. Every time he sees me, he comes out and wants to talk. And the problem is he just won't shut up. Always ranting about that damn lawsuit against Janus and waving piles of paper at me. As if I give a rat's ass about their problems. Let the judge sort it out. What do I want?
A lawsuit between Janus and a local resident. It might be just what we're looking for. Batty lives in number 432.
Terminator guy who's working on Batty's house? Same guy who just did Cassidy's, right? Yeah. So, I let him use
Apparently, there is a fumigator in town. He's working on a house belonging to a James Batty, and has previously been working on Cassidy's house. The fumigator has stored some of his chemicals, a strong sedative, in a container in a vacant lot near the creek. Sounds like this could be useful, 47.
Definitely.
shipping container to store some chemicals? I asked him if it was poisonous, but he assured me that it was only a cleaning agent. Get this. He told me that he doesn't kill the bugs. He only sedates them. So he can set them free later. Exterminator. Who cares about the lives of innocents? What a weirdo. I thought so too. But then, he told me this story about his pet cockroach.
Okay, so we've got some sedatives, which is nice. We'll just get out of here. Right, let's get ourselves. What's this one? Oh no, that's intel. Sorry. I thought a new mission story had come up there. Right, let's keep following this one. This sounds interesting.
Compadre Smith. Yes, I still have a fumigation unit hooked up to Mr. Castell's house. I'll remove both units when I'm done in Mr. Patty's house. He's more cost efficient like that. No, I didn't keep it on credit. Our expensive chemicals are ready. You know I want a chemical weapon for innocent defense. That's why. Well, you don't in your way, I don't in my way.
Okay, so we need to get to his shed.
Janus is apparently engaged in a civil lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. The lawsuit also mentions Nolan Cassidy and his unlawful surveillance around town. So Janus takes a helicopter trip once per year. I think we're onto something here, 47. 47? I think it would be beneficial to locate the unlawful surveillance mentioned in the lawsuit. Perhaps Nolan Cassidy's house would be a good place to start.
Okay. Need to get out of here first. So I'm guessing, like, we don't want to do the fumigator one now. Maybe not. Right. But let's keep going with this mission story for now. So he's next door by the looks of it. His garage is open though.
A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations, 47.
Okay. There is more things we can look at in this house, so I might well try and sneak around a bit.
I'm pretty sure it was that James Batty guy. You know, the guy with the lost.
Get rid of the camera. Right, when he comes back down here, we'll go for it.
That is Nolan Cassidy. Former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald, Cassidy is assigned to protect Janus.
Right, so let's keep going. This looks like this house. Infiltrate the upper floor.
Hey, did you drop off the surveillance tapes on Janus at the house? Cassidy was asking.
Yeah, had it into the floor. What a stupid system. Record the surveillance in the attic, bring the tapes over to HQ and review them there. The recorder is perfectly capable of playing the tapes as well.
Right, we're in.
Cassidy is certainly keeping a close watch on Janus. I'm willing to bet those surveillance tapes hold interesting information.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, I understand you tried to reach me earlier. Ah, there you are, my boy. Yes, well, it's about the chairman's seat. I understand Frederick was overlooked despite my recommendations. I would appreciate an explanation of the reasoning behind the decision. Well, it's a long and rather complicated discussion to undertake over the phone. Your request was put in front of the partners and considered, but in the end, it was decided to assign the role to the Washington twins. The partners saw their ideas as a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. They are fortune seekers, robbers of the past, focusing on glory and wealth and outlandish futuristic dealings rather than conservation. They are not representative of what the society was built for. I understand your concern. Rest assured, I will be watching them closely. Very well. It seems we have a lot to discuss when we meet soon. Agreed. Until then.
Excellent. This confirms that Janus and the Constant will meet up soon. I don't think we'll be able to identify the partners today, but this is very useful. The tape doesn't specify where that meeting will take place, however. We need that final bit, 47. So, we know that Janus is expecting to leave Whittleton Creek via helicopter, and that he's going to meet the Constant at some event. I think it's time to look inside Janus's house for more clues.
Okay. That was close, but I think we're okay.
The neighborhood barbecue project.
Well, honestly, Wolf is down at it.
Okay, so we're in.
Hey, come out if anyone's there. go. Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, it was clear.
Found another pack.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit.
Tossed it in the trash like the others. I really like that. But the mechanic wants to smoke.
Man alive.
This is Janus's attic.
I really don't think our duty goes that far. The old man wanted a few smokes here today, so what? It's open in the trees right now. Let him have some fun. Not like we're tucking him into bed at night and making sure the covers are neatly folded. Real body.
Doesn't seem to be anything.
Shut up, you're kidding.
Right, we're gonna poison his breathing supply so that he goes to the loo. When he does go, he'll be thrown up, and we can make sure that that's the last time he ever uses that breathing apparatus. I think the toilet is on the left here. Yep. So, question is, where can we hide in here? Yeah. Guess there's not really anywhere to do that. Suppose we could hide behind the door here. But we'll just wait and see. And when he breathes into it, hopefully he'll start feeling a bit ill. So there you go, he's sitting down, taking his last puff of oxygen. And there you go. He's running. Looks like he's going through that door. And his guard isn't following him. That's going to be his guard's fatal mistake. And there we go.
Finally, an end to Janus. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still, we are close now, 47.
So he's dead. How can we get out of here? Can we just drop down? We can. Nice. And then we can head back down. Into the basement and get the old photograph. Which I found before, obviously, but then restarted to get closer to Janus and kill him first.
Ah, damn, we're in trouble.
That's the last piece of the puzzle found, 47. While we didn't end up with the names or locations of the Providence partners as we had hoped, this at least gives us a clear bead on the Constant. We can expect to find him at the annual gathering of the Ark Society in November. It should be enough. The Ark Society annual gathering. 47, that's it. That has to be the event where Janus and the Constant are meeting. That's the last piece of the puzzle found, 47. While we didn't end up with the names or locations of the Providence partners as we had hoped, this at least gives us a clear bead on the Constant. We can expect to find him at the annual gathering of the Ark Society in November. It should be enough.
Okay, so now we've just got to eliminate Nolan Cassidy.
Station 7. Everything looks good.
Now, I do hope that doesn't ruin our Silent Assassin rating.
He was there to look at the frogs.
Right, so what the plan is, when that guy turns around, we're going to fill this fumigation machine with sedative, and then when Nolan Cassidy walks in, we're going to turn the fumigation machine on. Everybody should be asleep. And then we can just take advantage and kill Norman Cassidy. That's the plan anyway. So, Nolan, not Norman. I feel like Norman Cassidy's going to be some well-known filmmaker or something now. But yeah, we can turn that on. He's coming in now. He's coming in now. So as soon as he enters the house for properly, we'll turn it on. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. So everyone's asleep now.
What the hell? What? What's going on?
And that is Nolan Cassidy taken care of. Both targets are confirmed killed.
All that remains now is to find the information we came for, and then get out of here.
All mission objectives are completed. 47, once you've left Whittleton Creek, I will notify Providence of our discovery.
In the meantime, we'll go over the clues you found. Once we've located the Constant, we'll make our final move.
You make it sound so easy.
Right, let's get out of here then. Now then, I'm not sure we're going to get Silent Assassin here. I'm really not, because of all the bodies found. But it was all unnoticed. But yes, it is Silent Assassin. Fantastic. I was really worried about that because the bodies were found, obviously, but no, it was brilliant. The way we did it, suit only as well, completely suit only, which is awesome. And yeah, really happy with that. Oh no, we don't want to replan the mission. Let's not do that. Let's go next. So we've unlocked a tranquilizer gun. That's cool. That's definitely a nice one. Explosive baseball. The park shed. Batty's garden. Helen's garage. Lethal pills. That's what we want. We do want to take some lethal poison in with us. That's possibly as useful as the lockpick. Fumigation. Okay. Garbage removal. All that good stuff.
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Our choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.
There you go then. We're all ready to go for the final mission of the game, the Ark Society. One of the toughest Hitman missions ever. That one, there's certainly no way we're going to manage to do that suit only, you feel. So yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for a full walkthrough of the Hitman trilogy. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.